All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, he loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession. Find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Straight to the air is Richardson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Man in motion here. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Right, reels it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. The throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Rams are set to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Colts will take over. They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here from Richardson. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Taylor with the first and then some. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big...
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Colts pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back now, pressure on its way. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Second and 10 now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this throw. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Play action with Richardson. Pass is caught at the 9. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts throw their early lead to 13. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To throw here on 1st down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. On the move, headed right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Carty now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up, Cinemax, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, his head hot back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. I can show you
that ultra ground music, riding in the hood, I use tighten up, you lose. I approve. I bet I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted when her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she like. She got it done. business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Volley's teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go play action on 1st. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action here. Called in by Downs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That's going to be... Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He puts everything behind. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 8. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf and complete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. From the 43. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Third down from the gun. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
This is brought in at the 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it!
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll run here on first down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 11. Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Rams are set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. They're out and set. First and 10. Play action with Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Taking a big it's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Can't hit the check down to his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he gets them down to the 42. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mitchell will go in motion right. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Colts with 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. Big gain downfield. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw it on 1st down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Second and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On first down, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Buys time, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw here on second down. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. From his own end, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Caught near the pylon. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal. Taylor. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Richardson now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts jump in front now by 5. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. He's dropping back to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 30 on 2nd down. He's on the move. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 39. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. Has the LA touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Putting a receiver in motion. From the 38. He sends this one to the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down. Back to throw now. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left with 4th down here. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's the end of the third quarter play.